Ooh.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
I don't know how you can tell it's me because I'm wearing a fucking power armor helmet.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then, I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives. After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions. You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there. I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Right. Okay, what happened that night?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to. I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this. Damn it! Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here.
Okay.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this. You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
Okay.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Right.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to
it's good to see you
man.
back from outside.
Hurry,
It
pal.
can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
Right, so if you forgot to pick up the... Oh shit, son. If you forgot to pick up the bobblehead, it should probably be sitting about there. And that's Beatrice, she gave us a poem. And he cut her leg off. You did. You fucked up. Medical data. Ooh, patient vitals. Really cool, mate. Cells are still replicating normally? What? What the fuck? What was Poppy up to?
How may I say? Ah, another patient.
Appendicectomy.
What's it to be, eh?
Nope, nope.
Mr.
Rich.
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate
Sprain?
incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success. But of
What the
course,
fuck?
with your father's departure
sprained
from
their
the
ankle.
vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new vault medical practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all. Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
Certainly. Oh,
Actually, no. I'm afraid I've been, what's the word?
fired.
I've been reassigned to cleaning detail.
Okay. Yes, he has to clean up the mess that he's created.
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
Is that functioning? Yep. You can hear the hard drive ticking away in that. Okay. So what options we got? We have end the troubles, stop the overseer, sabotage the vault. I'm not going to sabotage it. It's just cray-cray.
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
It's exactly what we're going to do. Reactor level. What's down here? This is the reactor level, as isn't it? Oh shit! That's where we shot us, Radrock. Sure it was. Won't be allowed in the reactor because we'll get fucking fried or some shit. Christ, that light's bright. Ah, the nostalgia. Right, so we're going to use all the skills we've learned, which are shoot the shit up. You were saying something about fillers, so I'm assuming if we go in here, we can sabotage the full entire vault.
Why won't you just leave us alone?
Yeah,
You've done
okay.
enough damage.
I'm not going to do that, so let's just get the fuck out of here. First of all, though. Right. Back back up and let's go to the overseer's office and try to change his mind somehow. His office is in here. This might end in tears and death and whatever else it could possibly end in. Hello, sir.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Right.
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains. Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault, and so, regrettably, they had to be opposed. Aha, you're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above. And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that. I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead they would throw away the safety of the vault's isolation just to follow in your footsteps. I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us. To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
Let's go. Let's go and have a quick look at some of this stuff. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Okay. Right. Okay. And we've seen all this sort of shit.
What do you want? They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
Okay, let's see if we can persuade him.
What?
Let's see if we can persuade him to...
Oh,
sort
do
this.
you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
Sorry if you're out, stuff outside, happening outside. It's really warm in here and I have to open my window. So you've got two options here. If you read things I read, my speech is also high enough. So
I
go with
admit,
that.
in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little. But we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed. I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Oh, yeah. Shit on. So we killed two birds with one stone there. I'm gonna just go double check and see if we can kill in this room. Bobby pin. And we've got to go talk to Amata. I think I've already got the overseer's key, to be honest, but may as well have at it. Right. Okay. Not that way. Let's go see Amata.
You did it!
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
I never thought you'd be back. I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him. You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Oh, okay.
I know you are. And on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done.
And the
But
typical
there are
Fallout
still
fashion.
many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go. No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The vault can't take any more infighting. It's just what has to be. It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. With luck, we'll meet again.
Modified utility jumpsuit. So, yeah, I've seen that coming. That's typical Fallout fashion. So yeah, there's a modified jumpsuit. Luck +1, rad resistance +10, and repair +5. That'll take all my...
Good to see you here. Please keep quiet. You never know who's listening.
Looks like we're secure. What's the word up there?
It's got some ugly
No
ass
development.
shoes.
They're still quiet and scared. We won't be getting any of them to make a stand anytime soon.
Anyway.
Okay, keep listening.
What?
And see who else
Well,
might get to take a stand.
I never thought you'd be back.
Keep myself safe.
Goodbye.
I'm saying.
We'll miss you.
Whereas... Bitch.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
Good to see you.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
I'm sorry, but you have to leave. Goodbye.
Bitch. How they look so kind of solemn.
It's good to see you again. Goodbye. We'll miss you.
I'm gonna have a quick scoot about and see if I can find any treats. So, in your dad's office, where Thingamajigger's leg, Beatrice's leg's been cut off, you get the framed quote, which is safe. No, I don't have the skill to get into it. You can get in through console commands if you really so desire. I'm sure I think you can anyway. And I'd say to Google it, you will have it has a schematic for the rocket launcher, the Home Sweet Home voice record, whatever that is, from your father, as well as 300 caps, so relatively good value stuff in there. So yeah, if you want to get that, buy it. So supposedly you can get, this is the only time you can get Butchie's unique switchblade there. It's called Butch's toothpick or something like that. You can only get it through pickpocketing them. But obviously not, unless I'm just seeing something, unless I'm missing something. But anyway folks, that's going to be the end of that episode. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, where we will pick up another quest. Thanks for watching folks, bye bye. So folks, I decided just to add this in. This is the contents of your dad's thing here that we just seen. I worked some magic and got it open, so this is just the recording.
Well, here we are, nestled all safe and snug inside Vault 101. It's so
It's
cold
good to see
out
you
here.
again.
Colder still with Catherine gone. Oh, Catherine. I so wish you were
Man,
here
I
with
sure
me.
wish we could blow this joint.
How the hell am I supposed to do this by myself? Live down in this hole. Take care of our child.
You don't belong
But this
here
is
anymore.
our life now. So I guess I'd better get used to it. The overseer who runs the place is an overbearing bully. But I've dealt with worse.
So that's that, and you also got schematics for the rocket launcher. So you just need vacuum cleaner, leaf blower, fire armor, blah blah blah. I think it just shoots everything.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough.
So, yes folks, that is about it. Time to leave Vault 101 for good. So thanks for watching folks, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye. Or not goodbye, we're gonna allow this to close. It's gonna do it. Yeah, there we go. So, a big chunk of experience. And the vault is shut for good. That's us. So we'll get back in there because I will have changed the password from our name to something else. Yeah, I see. So folks, that's us. Thanks very much for watching. I said bye about this probably the 4th time. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in another episode. Bye bye.